The cameras may have stopped rolling on Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, but the drama surrounding Kirk and Rasheeda Frost is far from over, and the latest revelations are nothing short of shocking. For years, fans witnessed the highs and lows of their marriage, from business challenges to public betrayals, but nothing prepared the world for today's news. Kirk and Rasheeda have officially quit Love and Hip Hop, after more than a decade at the center of explosive headlines, emotional meltdowns, and unforgettable confrontations. The Frosts have walked away from the show that made them household names. However, their exit was anything but quiet. Insiders claim the tipping point came during a heated off-camera dispute so intense that producers begged them to stay, just to capture the chaos for viewers. Fans are stunned, cast members are outraged, and the family is reportedly divided. Some speculate this marks the start of an ambitious new venture, while others fear it could spell the end of their marriage. One thing is clear: the Frosts are far from fading into the background. Instead, they are launching something new and personal, The Journey Show. Those close to the couple say it will reveal more secrets, betrayals and revelations than anything previously seen on VH1. Get ready, because while they may have left Love and Hip Hop, the real drama is just beginning. When news broke that Kirk and Rasheeda were officially leaving Love and Hip Hop, the entertainment world paused in disbelief. Their story had been a franchise cornerstone filled with affairs, emotional reconciliations, and fiery arguments that transformed living rooms across America into arenas of debate, but no one expected them to walk away. Sources reveal that the decision didn't happen overnight. Tensions had been building for months, fueled by whispers of betrayal, mounting pressure from producers, and a family pushed to its limits. The final spark reportedly occurred during a night of filming, when Rasheeda felt cornered by cast members who claimed her devotion to Kirk was just part of the storyline. With cameras rolling, she allegedly snapped, declaring, "I'm done letting y'all turn my marriage into a circus. I'm out." What many thought was just another dramatic outburst, insiders insist, was genuine. No more VH1, no more scripted reconciliations, no more exposing her private struggles for ratings. Kirk's response stunned everyone. Instead of trying to persuade her to stay, he reportedly told producers, "If she's done, then so am I. We're not your puppets anymore." The behind-the-scenes drama was reportedly worse than anyone imagined. Sources claim the Frosts were already at odds with producers pushing to reignite old conflicts, including attempts to reintroduce women from Kirk's past, something Rasheeda had forbidden. Rumors circulated that Jasmine, the mother of Kirk's alleged love child, might reappear on the show, which pushed Rasheeda over the edge. She allegedly stormed into a meeting, demanding, "How many times do I have to relive betrayal just for ratings? This is my real life, not a script." Producers, eager for sensational content, reportedly reminded her that drama drives viewership, which only fueled the confrontation. Friends of the couple describe Rasheeda's voice echoing down hallways as tensions escalated. The rest of the cast reportedly reacted with mixed emotions. Some were furious, feeling betrayed by Kirk and Rasheeda's sudden exit. Erica Mena allegedly labeled it a selfish move, claiming they were abandoning the show at a crucial moment. Others, like Carly Red, reportedly offered private support. "They've endured so much for this show. Let them breathe." Fans also flooded social media, divided between admiration for their decision to prioritize family and outrage at what they saw as abandonment. Hashtags like #RASHEEDA and #ByKirk trended, with some praising their choice for peace and others demanding closure. The Frost household played a significant role in the decision. Rasheeda's mother, Miss Shirlene, reportedly encouraged her daughter to step away, cautioning that no one should bleed for ratings. According to insiders, she told Rasheeda, "If Kirk's truly changed, prove it by walking away together." Kirk agreed, and the children reportedly supported the move, tired of cameras invading their private lives. Their eldest son allegedly pleaded with them to leave, frustrated by classmates mocking his father's public scandals. The combination of family pressure and repetitive drama led Rasheeda to feel that her life was reduced to a narrative, controlled by producers. The fallout didn't end with their departure. Rumors suggest VH1 executives were furious, with potential lawsuits and emergency meetings to persuade the couple to reconsider. One executive reportedly warned Kirk, "You'll regret this. Walking away from the show is walking away from millions." Kirk's response, however, shocked friends. "I'd rather walk away from millions than lose my wife." That statement resonated across the industry. leaving fans questioning whether Kirk had genuinely prioritized family or simply managed his public image. Meanwhile, the Frosts quietly began developing the Journey show, a new reality series focused on family, growth, healing, and business ventures, free from producer manipulation. Sources say it will be raw and deeply personal, but not devoid of drama, promising truth over staged chaos. As rumors circulated, other Love and Hip Hop cast members reportedly confronted the Frosts, claiming betrayal and accusing them of abandoning the franchise. Reports suggest the confrontation became so intense that security had to intervene, with eyewitnesses calling it pure chaos. Despite the backlash, Kirk and Rasheeda appeared determined. Leaked audio reportedly captured Kirk, reassuring Rasheeda, "This is our time, baby. We're not running away, we're leveling up." The line quickly went viral, sparking debates on whether the Frosts were evolving or merely repackaging their drama. Whatever the case, they once again dominated headlines, proving that even without Love and Hip Hop, their name still carries influence, scandal, and intrigue. As the dust settled, one question remained. Can they escape the shadows of past controversies? Or is this just the start of another dramatic chapter? Social media became a battlefield, with fans, haters, and former castmates divided over their choices. Some praised the prioritization of family and peace, while others criticized Kirk, highlighting past infidelities and questioning motives. One viral post summarized the conflict. Rasheeda forgave Kirk for a baby outside the marriage, endured humiliation, and now walks away from the one platform that kept her relevant. Shady, thousands responded, creating a polarized dialogue about loyalty, fame, and personal agency. Behind the scenes, insiders stress that the story is far from simple. Kirk and Rasheeda are reportedly focused on reclaiming control over their narrative and crafting a platform that showcases authenticity rather than orchestrated scandal. Their journey, filled with both personal and professional evolution, seems poised to redefine reality television standards. Even amid public scrutiny, their exit illustrates a shift in priorities. Family first, fame second. The Frosts' departure marks not just the end of an era on VH1, but the beginning of a bold, unfiltered chapter, where their truth is theirs alone to tell. This rewrite maintains the full scope of the original story while streamlining sentences for clarity and readability, keeping it suitable for voiceover without altering the word count or omitting key details. Sources close to the family: Rasheeda was privately struggling, torn between her loyalty to her fans and her desperate need to protect her family from the never-ending cycle of public judgment. In one emotional conversation leaked online, she allegedly told a friend, "I feel like no matter what I do, I lose. If I stay, they call me weak. If I leave, they say I'm fake. When do I get to just be me?" That raw confession only fueled the fire, as fans debated whether Rasheeda was a victim of toxic television culture, or simply rebranding her narrative for her own gain. Kirk, on the other hand, seemed to lean into the controversy. Always the businessman, he reportedly saw their exit as an opportunity to rewrite the story and regain control of his image. Friends say he's been telling anyone who will listen that the Journey show will be the realest thing he's ever done, promising to show sides of their marriage and family that VH1 never wanted you to see. But while Kirk pitched himself as a family man reclaiming his honor, critics weren't buying it. One former Love and Hip Hop producer spilled tea to a gossip blog, claiming Kirk is a master manipulator. He's not trying to protect Rasheeda, he's trying to protect himself. The show wanted to dig deeper into his past mistakes, and he couldn't handle it. This whole new chapter thing is just a way to spin his exit into a power move. That accusation sent shockwaves through the fandom, reigniting old debates about Kirk's true character. But if Kirk thought walking away would silence the drama, he was wrong. The ripple effect of their departure spread fast, creating rifts, not only in the cast but also in their inner circle of family and friends. At a family gathering, tensions reportedly erupted between Kirk and Rasheeda's mother, Miss Shirlene, who still doesn't trust her son-in-law despite his grand promises of change. Witnesses say the heated exchange ended with Miss Shirlene slamming her hand on the table and saying, "You've embarrassed my daughter for years, and now you want us to believe you're some kind of hero for quitting TV. Boy, please." Rasheeda, caught in the middle, allegedly broke down in tears, begging both sides to stop tearing her apart. Fans who caught wind of this family drama were left divided, some applauding Miss Shirlene for always standing her ground, others begging her to finally let her daughter make her own choices. Meanwhile, The Love and Hip Hop cast wasn't letting Kirk and Rasheeda go quietly. In a shocking twist, rumors surfaced that producers were planning a storyline centered entirely around their exit, with castmates openly dragging the Frosts on camera for abandoning the franchise. Erica Mena allegedly filmed a confessional where she said, "They act like they're better than us now, but the truth is, Kirk and Rasheeda have been the messiest ones of all. They just don't want to face it anymore." Carly Red, however, played peacemaker, hinting in her scenes that she respected their decision, though she couldn't resist throwing shade by adding, "Let's just hope this new show of theirs isn't as boring as their marriage looks now." The producers knew exactly what they were doing, turning the Frosts' exit into a new kind of spectacle, ensuring that even in their absence, their names would still dominate the storyline. But perhaps the most jaw-dropping twist came when a fan blog claimed to have inside knowledge about the Journey show. According to the leak, the Frosts weren't just planning a reality series, they were negotiating with major streaming platforms, aiming to reach a bigger and more international audience than Love and Hip Hop ever could. The blog alleged that Netflix had already expressed interest, though no official deal had been confirmed. If true, this would mean Kirk and Rasheeda were on the verge of a massive comeback that could elevate them from reality TV stars to mainstream, household names. Social media immediately went into overdrive, with fans speculating about what kind of secrets the couple might reveal in this new show. Would Rasheeda finally confront her feelings about Kirk's cheating in a raw, unfiltered way? Would Kirk admit to things he had denied for years? Or would the couple use the show as a platform to show off their business empire and prove they were stronger than ever? Yet, as anticipation for the Journey show grew, so did the tension between the Frosts and their old network. VH1 executives, reportedly furious at the idea of losing their star couple to a streaming giant, began threatening to block the project, claiming Kirk and Rasheeda were still contractually bound to the franchise. This sparked whispers of legal battles looming on the horizon, with one insider claiming, "It's about to get ugly." VH1 doesn't want to let them go, but Kirk and Rasheeda are determined to prove they don't need the franchise anymore. For fans, this set up a deliciously messy showdown. Would the Frosts emerge victorious as independent stars? Or would the weight of their past contracts drag them down? Through all of this, Kirk and Rasheeda remained surprisingly united. Despite years of headlines painting their marriage as fragile and on the brink, those close to them insisted that walking away from Love and Hip Hop had brought them closer than ever. In one particularly emotional moment, reportedly captured for the Journey show, Rasheeda was seen holding Kirk's hand and saying, "For the first time in a long time, I feel like we're on the same team." Fans who heard about this clip couldn't help but wonder, was this a genuine turning point for the couple? Or just another storyline crafted to pull at heartstrings? Whatever the truth, one thing was certain: Kirk and Rasheeda may have walked away from the cameras of VH1, but they hadn't walked away from the spotlight. And as the world watched closely, waiting for the next shoe to drop, it became clear that this story was far from over. What nobody realized was that the Frosts' decision to quit wasn't just about saving their marriage or launching a new show, was about stepping into an entirely new battlefield, one where the stakes were higher, the enemies were more powerful, and the drama was just getting started. As the whispers turned into headlines, Kirk and Rasheeda found themselves in a storm bigger than anything they had ever faced during their Love and Hip Hop years. The media painted them as rebels who had betrayed VH1, while fans on social media dissected every move they made, searching for clues about their next steps. Paparazzi followed them relentlessly, snapping pictures whenever they appeared together in Atlanta. One viral clip showed the couple walking out of a business meeting, looking visibly tense, with Rasheeda trying to avoid cameras while Kirk whispered something in her ear. Within hours, gossip blogs had blown up the footage with captions like, "Trouble in Paradise already," and "Is the Journey show falling apart before it starts?" The speculation was relentless. And though insiders claimed the meeting had nothing to do with their relationship, the damage was already done. Fans flooded comment sections with divided opinions, some accusing Kirk of dragging Rasheeda into another mess, while others insisted the couple was simply being targeted by jealous competitors who didn't want to see them succeed outside VH1's control. The pressure mounted when a shocking claim surfaced from a former Love and Hip Hop castmate who alleged that Kirk had secretly been negotiating his and Rasheeda's departure months before Rasheeda even knew. According to this source, Kirk had meetings with producers about starting his own show while Rasheeda was still under the impression they were negotiating contract renewals. The revelation sparked a wave of speculation. Had Kirk tricked his own wife into quitting the show? Had he once again made a selfish move under the guise of protecting their marriage? When the rumor reached Rasheeda, she allegedly confronted Kirk in a heated argument that friends described as explosive. One witness claims Rasheeda yelled, "You always say you're doing this for us, but somehow it always ends up being about you." Kirk, visibly frustrated, allegedly shot back, "I'm trying to save us from being exploited, and you can't even see it." The argument, though not captured on camera, quickly became the stuff of legend on gossip blogs, with fans debating whether the Frosts' supposed unity was already crumbling under the weight of secrets. But even as the world speculated about cracks in their marriage, Kirk and Rasheeda doubled down on their plans for the Journey show. They began teasing cryptic posts on Instagram photos of their family with captions like "New Beginnings" and "Our story. Our story. Our way." Fans were quick to analyze every word, with many believing these posts were subtle shots at VH1. The network wasn't blind to this shade, and insiders claim executives began plotting their revenge. According to leaks, VH1 greenlit new cast members whose main role would be to expose the truth about Kirk and Rasheeda, painting them as disloyal and manipulative. One producer was overheard saying, "If they want to make us the villain, then we'll give them exactly what they deserve." This revelation only added more fuel to the fire, leaving fans on edge, wondering if VH1 would release never-before-seen footage that could damage the Frosts' reputation forever. The situation grew even more chaotic when Rasheeda's close friend Kandi Burruss was pulled into the mix. As a respected figure in Atlanta's entertainment scene, Kandi reportedly advised Rasheeda to stand firm and focus on building her own empire. "You don't need them," Kandi allegedly told her. "Your brand is bigger than a reality show. People love you for who you are, not just the drama." But not everyone agreed. Another friend reportedly warned Rasheeda that leaving VH1 could mean fading into obscurity. "People move on fast," the friend cautioned. "Today they're tweeting #team RASHEEDA, but tomorrow they'll forget. Are you ready for that?" That question reportedly haunted Rasheeda, forcing her to face her deepest fear, that walking away from love and hip-hop might also mean walking away from the spotlight she had fought so hard to maintain. Kirk, however, seemed unfazed by the criticism. Ever the strategist, he started pitching the Journey show as not just a reality series, but as the foundation of a multimedia empire. Insiders say he told potential investors, "We're not just telling our story, we're creating a platform for other voices. This is bigger than Kirk and Rasheeda." Rumors swirled that he was planning to bring in celebrity guests, showcase other Atlanta entrepreneurs, and even feature rising artists under their record label. For a moment, it seemed like Kirk's vision could actually work until another bombshell dropped. A former side chick of Kirk's resurfaced online, posting cryptic messages hinting that she had receipts that could destroy both Kirk and Rasheeda's credibility. Fans instantly speculated that she might appear on the Journey show, or worse, that VH1 might use her to sabotage the couple's new project. The rumors grew so loud that Rasheeda felt compelled to address them indirectly in an Instagram Live, where she said, "People will always try to bring up the past when they can't handle your future. But let me tell you this, we're not looking back, period." While her statement drew applause from fans, others weren't convinced, flooding the comments with questions about whether Kirk could truly stay faithful this time. Meanwhile, their family life continued to feel the pressure. Their children, once shielded from the spotlight, were now dragged into the mess. Their oldest son reportedly confronted Kirk about the resurfaced rumors, demanding to know if history was repeating itself. Witnesses described the confrontation as heartbreaking, with Kirk insisting, "That's not who I am anymore," while his son replied, "That's what you always say." For Rasheeda, watching her family relive the same wounds was almost too much to bear. Friends say she broke down in private, telling those closest to her that she worried the Journey show might end up reopening old scars instead of healing them. Still, the Frosts pressed forward. They scheduled promotional photo shoots, lined up interviews, and even teased a trailer for the Journey show. The teaser, which quickly went viral, showed Rasheeda saying through tears, "This is our truth, uncut," while Kirk's voiceover declared, "For the first time, you'll see who we really are." Fans went wild, flooding the comments with mixed reactions, some cheering them on, others rolling their eyes at what they called the same old Frost drama in a new package. VH1, reportedly fuming, was said to be preparing their own counterattack, with plans to air a lost tapes special featuring never-before-seen clips of Kirk and Rasheeda's most controversial moments on Love and Hip Hop. The tension between VH1 and the Frosts was no longer just behind closed doors, it had become a public war. And as both sides prepared to make their next move, one thing became painfully clear. Kirk and Rasheeda might have quit Love and Hip Hop, but the drama was far from over. In fact, it was only escalating into something far bigger than anyone had imagined. The storm surrounding Kirk and Rasheeda's departure from Love and Hip Hop reached a fever pitch when rumors began circulating that a former producer had leaked never-before-seen footage of Kirk's past indiscretions. Allegedly, the footage showed heated confrontations, secret phone calls, and intimate moments that fans had only ever speculated about. The rumor alone caused social media to explode, with hashtags like #KirkExposed and #RASHEED, a truth trending worldwide. Fans scrambled to catch a glimpse of the supposed tapes, dissecting every old clip from the show in hopes of finding new clues. Some speculated that this could spell disaster for the Journey show, while others believed it would actually boost interest, as audiences were drawn to the idea of finally seeing the real story behind the Frosts' marriage. Meanwhile, Kirk and Rasheeda reportedly took the leaks in stride, using the attention to their advantage. In private conversations with their team, Kirk allegedly said, "Let them talk. The more they speculate, the more eyes on us." Rasheeda reportedly agreed, telling friends, "If people want the truth, we'll give it to them, but only our version." This strategy of controlling the narrative became central to their planning as they prepared for the Journey show to reveal moments that VH1 had either twisted or left out entirely. Insiders say the couple spent hours meticulously choosing which stories to tell, balancing drama with honesty, and trying to protect their children from the worst of the exposure. Tensions escalated further when a controversial former castmate threatened to go public with accusations against Kirk. According to sources, the castmate had been nursing a grudge for years, and with Kirk and Rasheeda out of VH1, she felt it was her chance to settle the score. The claim that Kirk had manipulated several situations on the show for ratings, leaving Rasheeda to take the public blame for conflicts he had orchestrated behind the scenes. Fans immediately took sides, some defending Rasheeda as the long-suffering wife, who had endured years of public humiliation, while others questioned whether Kirk's past actions had finally caught up with him. The drama became so intense that insiders say security had to be heightened around the Frosts during public appearances, as fans and paparazzi alike became increasingly aggressive, hungry for confrontation and revelations. Despite the chaos, Kirk and Rasheeda continued to focus on their new venture. According to leaked planning documents, the Journey show is designed to be a multi-season series that not only explores their marriage and family life but also showcases their business ventures, philanthropic efforts, and the challenges of raising children in the public eye. Friends of the couple revealed that they wanted to flip the script on reality TV, giving viewers an intimate and unfiltered look at their lives while maintaining a sense of authenticity that VH1 allegedly never allowed. The concept, insiders claim, was so ambitious that executives from several major streaming platforms expressed interest, seeing it as an opportunity to capitalize on the couple's global fanbase while presenting a more sophisticated take on reality programming. However, the road to launching the Journey show was anything but smooth. VH1 reportedly filed legal challenges, claiming that Kirk and Rasheeda were contractually obligated to the network and could not produce a competing series for other platforms. The Frosts' legal team, however, argued that the couple had fulfilled their obligations and that VH1 was trying to unfairly restrict their creative freedom. The legal battle, described by insiders as intense and highly personal, was reportedly a key factor in the decision to reveal their story publicly. They could control the narrative. They could mitigate potential damage from VH1's counterclaims. The situation created a tense standoff, with fans and media outlets speculating daily about whether the couple would emerge victorious or be forced to delay their project. Amid all the external chaos, the Frosts' personal relationship faced its own tests. Friends reveal that late-night arguments became more frequent, often centered around the stress of launching the new show while managing public perception. One particularly heated argument reportedly involved Rasheeda confronting Kirk over a business decision she felt could compromise their image, with Kirk allegedly responding, "Every move I make is for us, but you never trust me to handle it." The tension, while real, seemed to fuel their determination to succeed, with insiders noting that the couple often reconciled shortly afterward, stronger and more focused on presenting a united front. As anticipation for the Journey show grew, so did the intrigue. Leaked promotional materials hinted at shocking revelation stories of infidelity, family secrets, and even disputes with former cast members that had never been aired. Fans speculated endlessly. Would Rasheeda finally speak out about the alleged baby rumors surrounding Kirk? Would Kirk reveal the truth about behind-the-scenes manipulations on Love and Hip Hop? Would the Frost's children be involved? And if so, how much of their lives would be exposed? Every rumor, every tease, every cryptic post on social media seemed designed to keep the public on edge, ensuring that the Frosts remained at the center of a drama that now extended far beyond VH1. Then came the shocking twist that nobody saw coming. An anonymous source claimed that one of Kirk's former collaborators had been secretly filming conversations and interactions with the Frosts, intending to sell the footage to rival networks. This revelation, if true, meant that even as Kirk and Rasheeda attempted to control their own narrative, other forces were working to weaponize their story against them. According to insiders, the couple responded by doubling down, hiring a security and PR team to safeguard their image and ensure that the Journey show would premiere on their terms. Fans watched eagerly, speculating about what might be revealed, and the buzz around the Frosts reached a level of intensity rarely seen in reality TV history. Even within their circle of friends, the drama simmered. Close confidants revealed that some family members were skeptical about the couple's ability to pull off an independent show, citing the emotional toll of years of public scrutiny. Rasheeda's mother reportedly expressed concern about how the children would handle the increased exposure, while Kirk's friends cautioned him to remain mindful of his reputation. Despite these warnings, the Frosts remained steadfast, determined to reclaim their story and prove that they could thrive outside the constraints of VH1. As the countdown to the premiere of the Journey show began, Kirk and Rasheeda became a lightning rod for public speculation. Every appearance, every interview, every social media post was analyzed for hidden meanings. Subtle jabs at VH1, or hints about upcoming revelations. Fans were glued to their screens, desperate to catch any clue about the couple's next move. And while critics predicted that the Frosts' venture might implode under the weight of their past controversies, loyal supporters rallied, eager to witness the next chapter in a story that had captivated audiences for over a decade. Through it all, one thing became abundantly clear. Kirk and Rasheeda had successfully transformed their exit from Love and Hip Hop into a multi-layered drama that kept fans, castmates, and executives alike on edge. With legal battles looming, potential leaks threatening to surface, and the anticipation of the Journey show building, the Frosts had created a narrative that was more compelling than anything the franchise could have offered. As the premiere approached, the world waited with bated breath, knowing that Kirk and Rasheeda's next move could redefine not only their careers but also the way reality TV stars reclaim control of their own stories. The closer the premiere of the Journey show approached, the more intense the drama became. Kirk and Rasheeda reportedly spent countless late nights, strategizing every detail, from the set design to the narrative arc, determined to make sure the show would reflect their lives accurately, warts and all, without letting VH1 or former castmates manipulate the story. Friends revealed that Rasheeda was particularly hands-on, insisting that every scene portray authenticity, from candid family interactions to behind-the-scenes business meetings. She wants the world to see who we really are, not just the drama they've crafted for ratings, one insider claimed. Meanwhile, Kirk focused on the business angle, negotiating sponsorships, branding deals, and potential collaborations with music artists. Observers say his meticulous planning was a sign that he had matured in his approach to fame, though skeptics still questioned whether his past behavior could overshadow the couple's efforts to redefine their image. Tensions flared again when a former co-star allegedly attempted to sabotage the Frosts by spreading rumors about Rasheeda's personal life. The claims, which included exaggerated allegations about her relationship with Kirk, immediately went viral. Social media users flooded the couple's accounts, demanding explanations. Rasheeda reportedly responded with a composed statement: "We will not let lies dictate our truth. The Journey show will speak for itself." Fans, ever vigilant, rallied behind her, turning the hashtag #RASHEEDA truth into a trending topic. This support seemed to reinforce the couple's determination, signaling that even in the face of public scrutiny and manipulation, Kirk and Rasheeda remained unshaken. Amid the chaos, a new layer of drama unfolded within the Frost household itself. Sources revealed that private conflicts had begun surfacing between Kirk and Rasheeda over creative differences for the new show. One insider claimed that Kirk wanted to focus heavily on the business and celebrity aspects, while Rasheeda pushed for deeper exploration of family dynamics and personal growth. Arguments reportedly became heated, with Rasheeda asserting, "This is our story, not just a corporate project?" And Kirk responding, "I'm thinking long-term, this is about our empire." Despite the tension, friends say the couple ultimately found a balance, realizing that their contrasting visions could create a richer, more compelling show. This delicate compromise, however, was a constant source of stress, highlighting the challenge of transforming a reality TV legacy into something meaningful while under the microscope of public expectation. In addition to internal conflicts, Kirk and Rasheeda had to navigate the ever-watchful eyes of VH1 executives and former cast members, who were rumored to be plotting ways to undercut their new venture. One insider claimed that VH1 even approached streaming competitors, attempting to dissuade them from picking up the Journey show. The Frosts, however, were said to have anticipated these tactics and implemented a proactive PR strategy, leveraging social media to generate buzz, secure interviews, and tease upcoming episodes. Leaks, intentional or not, seemed to only fuel public interest, as fans speculated about secret revelations and behind-the-scenes confrontations that would finally provide clarity on years of speculation about the couple's marriage. As production progressed, tensions with former co-stars reached a boiling point. Several cast members reportedly demanded a public explanation for Kirk and Rasheeda's departure, claiming betrayal and abandonment. Rasheeda was said to be particularly frustrated with the accusations, stating, "We spent over a decade carrying the narrative of this show, and now everyone wants to rewrite our story behind our backs." Kirk, meanwhile, remained calm, often responding with statements like, "Our loyalty is to our family first, not ratings." Despite their composed public front, insiders claim that private interactions were often fraught with emotion, with moments of doubt and frustration punctuating the planning of the Journey show. Friends note that these challenges, while stressful, ultimately brought Kirk and Rasheeda closer together, reinforcing their commitment to presenting an honest depiction of their lives on their own terms. Unexpected drama emerged when an anonymous insider leaked supposed screenshots of texts between Kirk and a former associate, hinting at financial disputes and disagreements over production decisions. Fans immediately dissected the messages, speculating whether the couple's relationship was under strain or if the leaks were orchestrated to drum up interest. Rasheeda reportedly confronted Kirk about the messages, asking, "Are these real, or is someone trying to play us?" Kirk allegedly reassured her, saying, "I won't let anyone touch our story. We're in this together." This response, while calming to Rasheeda, only fueled fan theories about the authenticity of the leaks and the potential for ongoing conflicts to spill into public view. As the premiere date drew near, speculation about the content of the Journey show intensified. Teasers suggested that the series would address some of the most controversial moments of Kirk and Rasheeda's past, including Kirk's infidelities, financial disputes, and on-camera confrontations. While some fans braced themselves for explosive revelations, others hoped that the show would finally offer closure, painting a complete picture of the couple's journey from reality TV fame to independent entrepreneurs. The anticipation created a sense of urgency across social media, with fan theories, predictions, and debates dominating conversations. Many speculated that Rasheeda would finally confront lingering rumors about Kirk's alleged past affairs, while others predicted that Kirk would offer his perspective on years of media scrutiny, aiming to rewrite his public narrative. Amid all the speculation, the Frosts maintained a disciplined approach. According to insiders, they engaged in extensive rehearsals, pre-interviews, and brainstorming sessions, carefully scripting portions of the show while ensuring that authenticity remained intact. Friends noted that Rasheeda, in particular, was passionate about showing the real emotional stakes of their marriage, stating, "People think they know our lives, but they only see the drama. They don't see the love, the growth, or the sacrifices." Kirk, equally committed, focused on how their business endeavors and family decisions would be portrayed, ensuring that viewers would understand the complexity behind their choices. The tension reached its peak when a major leak suggested that VH1 was planning a revenge episode, intending to air old, unaired footage that could potentially damage the Frosts' reputations just as the Journey show premiered. This revelation reportedly led to emergency meetings with the couple's legal and PR teams, who scrambled to preemptively manage the fallout. According to sources, Kirk and Rasheeda were determined to take control, planning social media campaigns, coordinated interviews, and press releases that would counter any negative narratives. The public, meanwhile, remained captivated, eagerly awaiting the outcome of this high-stakes battle between former networks, reality TV drama, and the couple's fight to reclaim their story. Even as they prepared for the premiere, Kirk and Rasheeda's personal lives were under scrutiny. Friends report that their marriage had never been tested so publicly, with arguments about creative control, fan expectations, and lingering rumors becoming a near-daily occurrence. Yet, despite the pressure, the couple reportedly found moments of tenderness and reassurance, often reminding each other of their shared goals and the importance of family unity. One insider described a private scene where Rasheeda and Kirk embraced after a long day of planning, whispering, "We've survived worse. We can survive this too." Such moments of intimacy, while brief, underscored the emotional stakes at play and the resilience of their bond amid relentless public and media scrutiny. The countdown to the premiere became more than just anticipation. It was a full-blown spectacle. Every leaked screenshot, every cryptic post, and every insider comment fueled the narrative that Kirk and Rasheeda were stepping into uncharted territory, where their past could be weaponized against them, but their truth could also captivate millions. Fans eagerly debated what would be revealed, how the couple would respond to ongoing controversies, and whether the Journey show could finally provide the answers that Love and Hip Hop had never delivered. In a world where reality TV drama often fades as quickly as it appears, Kirk and Rasheeda seemed determined to turn their exit into a defining chapter of their lives, one that promised suspense, heartbreak, reconciliation, and perhaps, ultimate vindication. As the premiere of the Journey show approached, the tension surrounding Kirk and Rasheeda reached an all-time high. Every move they made seemed to be scrutinized by fans, former castmates, and media outlets alike. Reports surfaced that Kirk and Rasheeda were receiving threats of leaks, with insiders claiming that certain disgruntled former associates had gathered material from past filming days, hoping to disrupt the launch of their new project. One unnamed source allegedly said, "They're trying to dig up dirt, anything they can use to tarnish the Frost's comeback." But Kirk and Rasheeda are smarter than ever. They've anticipated every move. The couple, meanwhile, appeared unshaken publicly, giving interviews that radiated confidence while maintaining just enough mystery to keep viewers glued to social media speculation. Their Instagram and Twitter accounts became battlefields of support and skepticism, with every post analyzed for hidden meanings, subtle jabs, or hints about upcoming episodes. The stakes grew even higher when whispers began circulating about potential rivalries within the Frost's inner circle. Friends revealed that some close associates were concerned about the immense pressure the couple was under, warning that a single misstep could reignite old scandals and jeopardize their credibility. One friend reportedly told Rasheeda, "People don't forgive easily, and this industry doesn't forget. You have to be ready for everything." Rasheeda, determined to remain steadfast, allegedly responded, "I'm done living in fear. This is our story, and we're telling it on our terms." Kirk, echoing her sentiment, purportedly added, "We've survived the worst. Whatever they throw at us now only makes us stronger." These private declarations underscored the resilience the couple needed to navigate the complex web of media scrutiny, fan expectations, and legal threats that had become their reality. Amidst this whirlwind, drama erupted when a former co-star allegedly leaked private text messages between Kirk and Rasheeda, sparking speculation that their relationship might be strained behind the scenes. The texts, shared with gossip blogs, were interpreted as arguments about production decisions, financial arrangements, and creative differences for the Journey show. Fans immediately took sides, with some expressing concern that the Frosts' marriage was under threat, while others praised them for openly confronting challenges together. The couple reportedly addressed the leaks privately, reaffirming their commitment to each other and emphasizing that the messages did not reflect the full context. Insiders suggest that this incident ultimately strengthened their resolve, reinforcing the importance of controlling their narrative before others could manipulate it for ratings or clicks. Meanwhile, excitement for the Journey show continued to build. Leaked promotional clips suggested that the series would dive deeper than ever before into Kirk and Rasheeda's lives, exploring the raw emotions, business endeavors, and family dynamics that VH1 allegedly never allowed. Friends and insiders described the footage as emotionally charged, with moments of vulnerability, laughter, and tension that painted a fuller picture of the Frosts as individuals and as a couple. Fans speculated endlessly about what would be revealed, with some hoping for long-awaited confrontations over past infidelities and others anticipating insights into the couple's business ventures and personal growth. The suspense only heightened interest, ensuring that the journey show would premiere to massive attention regardless of any controversies. In addition to the media storm, Kirk and Rasheeda had to navigate internal pressures from their family. Friends report that their children were adjusting to the idea of being in the public eye once again, though under circumstances controlled by their parents. Rasheeda's mother, Miss Shirlene, remained a protective